Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we don't have a mission to start with today, so we're going to have to go find that mission. We also got our Manticore here flying back down to the base. I did change to make it stop here just so we can do some more trading. I'm thinking between episodes I want to trade a few more of that tech because it's a lot of tech for this point, and I have a certain need for a little bit more materials than what we have for some of the things I want to do. Things going on in my head as far as ideas is I've seen two new blooms as I always check the map before I hit that record button. One up here in near Siberia, Alaska area, and another little tiny dot down here in the African region. Still absolutely no sign of any mist bloom over in the Americas, but I've been wanting to build a path to the Americas, Greenland or Alaska. With this bloom here, I'm thinking we'll focus more over in making a connection over here. So once this ship gets down, picks up its team, we'll probably start exploring up here more, trying to find a link over to Alaska. And those extra materials I want to get so we can activate the Alaskan base and get that radar going to help us out. So that's kind of a big overview on the plans of what I want to do. And the other thing I'm going to do right now, we saw them at the end of last episode, but we didn't do anything with them. But I think it's in our best interest to hire them now anyway, even though we don't have an airship for them, but backup for stemming a loss and that kind of thing at our base here is not a bad idea. So we're going to go ahead in here and hire 2 of the 3 personnel. We could hire all 3, but I'm not comfortable with the level our food would be at. So let's get in here and hire 2 new recruits. Then when we get back to the base at some point, we will rename them and introduce them also. But I'm going to take the heavy and the second assault as our 2 new recruits. So let's just get them hired. And we'll review their perks when we actually introduce the character. So there's the 2 hired. Gets us down to 369. So yeah, I could hire another one, but I don't want to be playing with, 70, 80 food in the bank. That's not a level I'm comfortable with. All right, and about the only other thing we need to do yet before we get going is find a path for where to fly this Manticore. And you know me, I like to discover anything near the mist, so if it ends up being a mission, we can get to it before the mist does. So let's fly this ship up here. And I think I've covered everything I wanted with y'all. And I guess we'll get going. And the only other comment I made note of is this is the 13th of January. I've had other playthroughs when I was testing this mod where I've already had a couple ambushes, yet we here have had none. I should be careful what I ask for because the Pure and Forsaken, as far as I'm concerned, well, I don't know if we've met the Forsaken yet, but the Pure can sure show up now and make the ambushes even that much more difficult at this point. But anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving. And let's explore this site. And let's do some trading over here. And what we want is materials. We're trading our tech for those materials. And we can get another 260 for materials. And we are doggone well going to do that. Another thing on my wish list that I don't think we can quite handle yet also is getting another Disciples of Anu character on our side. Now, we do have somebody coming up that we're going to end up skipping temporarily because there's no that wants a priest and there's none available yet. But I basically want any kind of Anu characters just so they can suck up some mist. That's one of their perks that's on their chain of perks that would tremendously help us right now with our particular Void Omen. So there we go. We got ourselves some new supplies. And then what we're going to do is fly down to our base, but let's see, how much time we got left? 5 hours. So, I think we probably have time. We can do another tech trade over here. So we'll fly down to this tech trade and then go back to the base. Growth spurt. At the site of what used to be a lake, our operatives discovered an unsettling sight. The entire surface of the water is overgrown with a thick layer of what appears to be dry, flaky skin. In the middle of the lake is a large orifice which pumps out a sticky, greenish liquid that has formed a small river. A Synedrian science team led by Dr. Amanda Barlow has set up camp nearby. "I've never seen anything like it," she says, "and while I'm all in favor of life and science and all that, my personal inclination is to nuke the site from orbit. If only we had nukes and spaceships." Well, we can contribute to her research, spend the tech that we have, or we can dynamite the site, which uses materials that I don't necessarily want to do, or do nothing. So we're going to contribute to her research. Maybe we'll gain some extra research to speed some of ours along. And I think that's what I've decided, just because I have more tech in the back pocket here to afford to spend. And just what I thought. We do get some extra research. "Well, I guess we'll keep studying this, whatever this is," Dr. Barlow says with a resigned shrug. "Maybe we'll figure out what it does. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't do anything, and the Pandora virus is just insane. Who knows? Anyway, I'll make sure that all the data we retrieve is shared with the Phoenix Project." And there we go. Pretty much what I expected. However, no new sites in the mist. I think we're going to go here to Sicily, explore there. Eventually we'll want to get and discover some sites down here near this new mist bloom, but it's so small there's not an immediate rush, but we'll keep that in mind as we are exploring over here. Oh, we must have gotten somewhere else. No, I wonder why it stopped if it's not letting me explore. Let's go back here and discover this again. There it is. And let's do our trade here now. Manufacturing. Yeah, by the time we get back to the base, our FAR-M module should be completed. Not as lucrative with Anu here, but we're still going to do it. All right, let's get back to the base. And I think we are at the base. Let's just make sure the other Manticore, yeah, it's still exploring. So we are now at the base. So it's a time to change the ship here that we're on. The Manticore 2 is now going to get this module. And we can now hold a full contingent to go out and explore. And I'm going to take a chance. We're going to explore with this team without the Aspida. We'll keep the spare Aspida back at the base for the moment. Now, while I'm in here, there is a missed promotion here that I was definitely scolded about just a little bit. And we're going to pick that up. We can go for ready for action. Actually, we can pick them both up. And I guess these skills are okay. And since both are really nice, increasing accuracy 10% and ready for action, I like them both. That's just what we're going to do. Even though we do need to heft up your privileged self here, Felipe, I'm actually going to pick up the perks for you just to give us those two abilities. All right. We did have a couple other promotions before I go picking who's going out on this adventure. Now, we also have a couple weapons that'll be done in 9 hours, so I may just park this team at the base until those last two weapons are also done. Also, so let's get our personnel on the ship that's going to get going. Robbie Zasso is one. Ramex, you're going to be another one, but we're going to have to get that weapon for you. Our little squishy sniper here, old GP, we're still going to take you out. And we have, I think, the last two. How much more room do we have? We have room for 3. So we're going to get this guy back out once we do his promotion. And you also, you can pick up Paranoid, which is 10. Yeah, we're going to pick these up for you too because you're okay-ish on the other stats. I like both of these for you, and we'll do that. So this guy, you're going to join us on the ship. We are going to have Jerry Stray Catkins join us on the ship. And the two new hires we won't get into yet, but Max, you're going to get a promotion and head to the ship too. We are constructing your Nergal's Wrath that we're going to hang on and wait for. Then we will all have weapons to make us pretty functional. Now, as far as you, we're going to pick up Dash for sure. Vital for a Berserker. And guess what? Due to the Void Omen, we're gonna sneak into 5 points of our pool here because I think for the team, we need this perk. So we're going to use some of the team pool here just to pick it up for you. Now you can breathe in the mist and help consume some of it to regain your will and also get rid of it for us. So you're going to get on the team, and we have a full Manticore. We're just going to sit here for 9 hours until the last 2 things are built. And before we do that, we're going to jump back in and look at our new soldiers. So hang on. We'll be right back. Okay, let's get down here and introduce ourselves to the 2 new characters that we hired today. And right down here we have Joshua. And there's a lot of ways a J can go depending on the language you want us to use for this. But since I'm speaking English, we'll stick with that. And I'm just going to call you Coolio J. If you want a particular pronunciation, let me know. Joshua Coolio J. Payne. Welcome to the team. You are our new heavy, and anything you want to change about look or colors or facial, whatever, just let me know down in the comments. Now, we have one more new soldier, and we're going to have to buy you. That we fortunately had a spare set of armor for you, but we didn't have any spare weapons, so we're going to have to look at building another weapon to get you on the run. And then also, we're going to have you, Skidoo. Same thing. You want to change anything about look, style, whatever that we can change, just let me know down in the comments. We want this character to be yours, and there you go. Skidoo, we have a weapon for you, unlike Joshua Coolio J. Payne, but we don't have armor for you. Well, we have lots of promo armor that we haven't technically developed yet, so we're going to have to build you some functional armor to get you out in the field also. So I'm probably just going to do the cheapest sets I can for both of you as far as independent stuff. In fact, let's just get down into manufacturing to take a look at what that'll be. We need a heavy weapon, so we're going independent just like we did before right there. And we need some armor. And guess what? We're going independent here for starters, just because. Now we actually could give you Anu versions, because I don't think that's majorly expensive. But you know what? Everything compared to independent armor is heavy, because 90s in material where we can spend only 70s in material instead, and 60s. So we're going to build 1 round of this assault armor right here and leave it at that. Newbies, you sometimes just get the bare minimum to get you going, and that's just the way it is till we get you ranked up and leveled up, and we research new weapons, etc., etc. All right, so we're ready to go. We've met the new team members. I am going to actually have another little mist bloom down there. We're going to come out and explore this with our new... Oh, actually, we're going to wait 9 hours and then explore. Once everybody has a weapon, then we'll explore. So let's just keep the clock moving. Until then, steel. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned scrapyard which appears to have once been used as a refuge by a group of steel workers. The workers heroically defended the location for years until hunger finally forced them to abandon it. Remarkably, they recorded their history by engraving it onto the large metallic plates they used to keep out the enemy. These plates would be extremely useful as construction material, but representatives of Synedrian have asked us to preserve them as a source of inspiration for future generations. Well, now, this is where I do not want to piss off Synedrian, but at the same time, I need the resources. So we're going to lose a little something with Synedrian here. The good thing is we do have another mission on board with them that'll gain some of that back. So I'm going for the resources, and hopefully it's just a minor hit to diplomacy. 4. I can live with that. And actually, Disciples of Anu, we got a bump from them too. So there you go. And we got the materials I was hoping for. We cannot afford to be sentimental about such things. Metal is metal. And images won't win this war. Okay, do I have any other places I want to look at for you? We're going to start sending you down into Africa over here. And we got 7 hours on the Nurgle's Wrath. So let's let this time go by. And two things have just happened. I clicked the time forward because I stopped and then clicked and then stopped, but we have all our weapons set for the new ship. So we're going to go remember to get that going. And guess what? I guess on ambushes, Forsaken are now a thing now too. There have been increasing reports of severely mutated humans attacking patrols throughout the world. These creatures, referred to as the Forsaken, are rapacious and have already ambushed several New Jericho and Disciples of Anu patrols. Extreme caution is advised when visiting exploration sites. All right, so we're going to explore here on one such exploration site, and then we're going to get over to our other ship. We're going to get our 2 people equipped, and that is you, Aramex. We are going to get you equipped, and we want to be equipped if we're going to be exploring, because if you're kind of overburdened, but I'm going to keep you like that for now. Well, the other option we have is you picked up return fire while we've been sitting at the base. We're going to give you return fire, and then we'll spend a little strength so you're not overburdened. How convenient is that? The next thing we are going to do is with UGP, you're going to need extra ammo. I want you to have a med kit. My lord, with those hit points, I want you to have a med kit. And then we picked up a weapon for you, a backup weapon here. So we'll just switch places. We'll give you ammo for it. And you are overburdened already. Well, I'm not going to give out. Guess what? You're just going to be overburdened. You're just going to be a slowpoke until we find a way to get you some extra strength. I think that's more desirable than anything right now. Well, I take that back. With extreme focus, we can get away without the pistol. And we'll do that until we get our next shot of SP so we can pick you up some extra strength and therefore health. So we'll do it this way. All right, let's get this ship flying. And we're going to start, like I said, heading north to check exploration sites around up here before this mist expands. So let's hope we're safe with 6 soldiers on this exploration. Let's go find out.
Research complete.
All right, good news. We reverse engineered a new pistol, and that's going to unlock research, which I hope is laser research. Let's go find out. And there it is, laser weapons. So we're putting that in the queue. I'm going to go ahead with Pandoran colonies for a day, and then I'm going to move up after that. Gauss technology and laser weapons. And also I'm going to get Project Glory near the top also. So let's we'll put Gauss up there, we'll put laser up there, and Pandoran back at the tops, because I want those bonus effects of materials and whatnot. And we'll go in this order, at least for the top 4. All right, let's keep everybody moving. I think this exploration will end first. Unknown soldiers. At the New Jericho haven of Fort Valkyrie, our operatives are treated cautiously. Commander Stephen Borges mentions previous dealings with the Phoenix Project. Upon further inquiry, he reveals that 2 Phoenix Project scientists were detained here due to being infected. Unfortunately, both are deceased. Apparently, these scientists, who never managed to make contact with Phoenix Point, may have been unaware that the Phoenix Project even still existed, and they were conducting research in the area when they were infected. Commander Borges insists that their research belongs to Fort Valkyrie. Well, I think I've had this one before, and if memory serves me, I can just go straight to Big Daddy over here. We're going to ask Tobias West for the research directly and totally bypass the chain of command, etc., etc. You know, we don't have time to dilly-dally. And there we go, 100 research. We have 2 new exploration sites that have been unlocked. West is deeply irritated with Commander Borges and his interference with such a highly valued ally. He strongly suggests that another mistake of this magnitude would be fatal. So we gained yet more research that'll help get us those resources tied to our newest research. And let's go see if we can track down 2 more exploration sites. Well, there's one, and there's the other. Okay, so we've unlocked those. So let's just keep moving down here. It's nice that we've unlocked some stuff that we'll be able to explore before the mist expands also. And the other ship is flying, I do believe. Let me just make sure. Yes. Lost Expedition. This is the exploration site. Our operatives have discovered the broken remains of an experimental Synedrian mobile lab. Apparently, the vehicle suffered a containment failure. There are no signs of the crew, but some of the equipment could be salvaged. Well, I think we're going to salvage without informing Synedrian. We could gain back those 4 things that we lost, or we can try and get the best of both worlds. I have a feel it will take everything useful, then inform Synedrian. How about that option? And very good. Dr. Hussein Habinek, a Synedrian scientist who helped design the lab, sends us a message of thanks. He had argued against deploying it so early, but he was outvoted. There is little pleasure to be had in being proven right about something so terrible, he says. I wish I knew what happened. I suppose it will always haunt me. So we gain back that 4 that we lost, and we get all important tech. We can continue trading tech if we can find places to do it. And, well, that's only food for tech, so I can't do the trading there. Let's keep exploring. We need to find ourselves a mission, is what we need to find. And watch a ambush come up, and I'll be careful what you wish for, right? Oh, we found a scavenge site. It is nighttime, though. It's not a bad find. I think we can explore a little more, and just until daytime comes around again. 1642. I think nighttime may have just started for us here. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But let's keep exploring up here. See if we can gain a little direction over in this direction. Also, yeah, we still can't build that extra airship. But you know what we can start looking at doing? I can at least activate this base, even though I won't have enough funds to build a new airship, and I think it's important to get this activated. I'll just have to, well, we're going to have a scavenge mission here anyway to recover what I'll need for the new airship. So let's get this new base activated over here. And we will get right back into the base and see what we can afford to fix up. First is energy generation. Once that's repaired, we'll have enough for plenty more ships. We won't have to wait anymore. We're going to get the satellite uplink up. We can afford it. Yeah, we definitely need more materials now to afford other things. We will eventually want this store. I'm not going to spend money for it yet. I always like, and looks like we get partial value for it in its unrepaired state anyway. I always like having a backup store in case a base is attacked and we lose one of those. Access lift. Access lift. Let's get rid of it. That'll help make up a little bit what we spent. And we'll leave it like this for the moment. Alright, so we're going to have radar help eventually over here. Let's get up here and start searching here. And we found what probably is a haven over here. Yes, another haven. Do we have trade opportunity? It looks like we might. There we go. That'll build right back up with our trading, and we'll probably slow down on trading tech a little bit now, but we can afford the airship as soon as the repairs happen in our North African base. And that should be, does it show the repair on this one? No. Let's go take a look how much time we have left. Well, any minute now. How about that? Any minute now. We can build the next airship. We're going to keep searching. And we can afford an airship. So let's get into manufacturing and see about building the next one here. The Manticore, we can do it. Once again, we're going to be starved for materials. But with a scavenge mission right nearby, I'm not overly concerned. And we found ourselves a haven, and fortunately it gave us a question mark in a nice direction. Now I could trade a tiny bit of food for materials. Let's see if I can spare any food, what the trade rate is right now. That'll cut my food in half, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Because that balance will work for us for now. Probably not a lot more trading in our near future, but we're okay now with resources. Okay-ish. And looks like we found another haven. We are just finding havens left and right. No more trading. Let's keep searching. We are trying our hardest to find a mission. I'm telling you. Oh, we have an enemy invasion now. Let's go find out where it is. Way over here. We can't even get to it. We cannot get to it. And the Forsaken are going to wipe out this Synedrian base. This is the kind I wish we could get to, but just a little too slow in being able to get that base up and running and satellites running and exploring and finding a path over here. So we're just going to have to suffer knowing that we're going to lose one of these havens. Home improvement. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned shopping complex. It looks like the main building here used to be a hardware store. There's bound to be some items and materials that we can use. And there are. Other people had the same idea long before us, but luckily this was a big store. And there's still a lot left. And we're running out of... let's keep going. Family gathering. Our operatives have sat down beside an old house, miles away from any other buildings. The whole place looks pristine. The lawn has been mown, the hedges trimmed, the fences painted a bright white, but there is no answer to our calls. Our operatives break down the door of the home to find a family sitting in wooden chairs in the dining room. They are all dead. It looks like they expired only hours before our people got here. There's not a mark on any of them. We're going to search the house. And we found a little food, which is fine. We need it. There's an enormous larder with food we can use. And we've got about as close to that base as we can get. So it's now 4:30 in the morning. Let's go back to scavenging site, although I'd probably rather do that with a vehicle. So I'll tell you what. Let's come back down here. Half of us will unload. And we will do the scavenge after we do one more exploration on the way.
Research complete.
All right, we get these bonus effects from Pandoran Colony Research. Let's see what it unlocks. Capture and containment. Very good. I'm going to move it up the line after laser and Gauss, and then we're going to do containment. Just like that. And let's keep moving. Looks like this ship is flying there, so that's a haven. I'm not going to search that just yet.
Haven destroyed.
Okay, we got our first ambush, ladies and gentlemen. We have got our first ambush, and that Synedrian haven that was being attacked by the Forsaken is no more. So, I'm not sure which team this is. I think it might be our team of 6. So let's hope we have the firepower to survive this ambush. As we said, it was bound to happen. So, the ambush mission, we have to survive 3 turns and then get the hay out of here. Oh, this is our team down in Africa. Wow. I thought it might have been the other one, but here we go. And the Bullet Eagles. This is a pack. Oh, we are facing the Forsaken. Yikes. And the pack of Forsaken is called the Bullet Eagles. Their leader is Blade Hands, using the tactic Active Camo. So characters and allies within 12 tiles get 100% stealth. Oh, man. We're going to see how this works. Because we can see them right now. So that means when they get within 12 tiles of us? Oh, 12 tiles probably with the leader. So let's go see if... I'm assuming these two are real close to each other. So I'm going to assume none of these are the leader. Let's go find out. Because otherwise we wouldn't see them so readily. Who is this guy? This is an evolved individual, Hotaku. And he doesn't look friendly. He has evolved. Allies who can see this character gain a will point per turn and lose 3 will points if this character dies. So this guy has some... Wow. 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 We are going to try and run as fast as we can to get out of here. Holy smokes. And he also has Psychic Ward. Allies within 10 tiles are immune to panic and Psychic Scream damage. He has a Screamer head, so he can reduce our will points, and a Virus Rifle. So this is not your vanilla type of ambush. We'll just say that right now. We have a fledgling here. At least we have a fledgling on the team that we have to try and get. Thank goodness. Nobody expects this guy to live long anyway. That's what the fledglings are. And over here, we have another priest who is a big guy. He is a scourge. So he's not... We don't even see the leader yet. Oh, wait. He's the guy that hands out stealth. So characters and allies within 12 tiles get 100% stealth. So this is the leader. This is the guy that would be nice if we can manage it to get rid of. But the characters have to be within 12 tiles. Well, I don't know why we're seeing them right away unless it takes a turn to activate. I can get Citizen Andrew over here. We can dash over here and just zap them. And that way, if we back away and the other enemies move towards us, they'll be naturally more than how many 10 tiles away from him, so therefore they will lose their stealth. Now the new addition on ambushes is there are crates. Since a lot of explorations, you lose opportunities to get other explorations, so there is still a way to get a payoff. It's like it's a regular exploration that got ambushed is what it's like. We got 1, 2, 3 resource packs, if we are able to, that we can try and pick up. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And we do not know yet where. Oh, 4, I take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are not aware yet as to where the exit point is going to be. So, let's figure this one out. I'm kind of leaning towards Felipe getting you on board of Citizen Andrew, dashing Citizen Andrew over here to zap this guy, and picking up what we have here and running towards this side. Just so any other of these enemy, this guy's also very dangerous with his mind control. But yikes. This is what I'm thinking. The only good thing is he right away I don't think can find us for mind control. So let's do that. Let's get you over here and on board. You won't be able to jump off this turn, Felipe, but we're going to get you on board. I think I want you in that position. Let's think it through. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about mind control. But I also know that we have resources over here we could try for. Now you're going to shoot blam blam into our guy. Unless, of course, I come over here and try a couple shots into you, or throw a grenade. Actually, I can come here and maybe throw a grenade. Yeah, because it's not a high roof. Maybe we'll try a grenade toss instead of getting you on Andrew so he can do even more damage. So let's get this going. Andrew, let's dash. And let's come over here. Yeah, if I dash, we might. There's no reason Well, we'll dash just in case it allows us to move a tiny bit afterwards. And we're going to zap the leader. Now, he's still going to give stealth away, and now we can't move away anyway, so it really didn't matter. So, maybe what we do with everybody else, we have you pick up this stuff, Sean. We also have a guy down here who's a concern.
Ready to roll.
I'm just going to try and damage this guy a little bit just because our bud, Citizen Andrew's over there. We're going to chuck a grenade over there. These guys have so much armor anyway, it wouldn't hurt to shred some of it a little first. So let's try that. And the armor is shred. We're going to keep you right there. So hopefully he can't get a line of mind control on us. Then we're going to take a look over here and see what we can do on this guy.
Finger on the trigger.
Now, let's see if he has grenades. He's just a fledgling, I think. No, he's reborn, so he's got skills. But he doesn't have, as part of those skills, he does not have a grenade. So, we're going to try and shoot his gun. Is there any mind games he can do against us? No, he can stomp, though. So, we'll see if he runs away if we are able to destroy his gun. Let's find out.
Come get some.
It's not a guaranteed shot. So we'll either hit him and hurt him, or... Oh, we can't even get rid of his gun on one shot. Let's try this and just find out if this can. No, that even can't. So we'll just go with a straight shot. And maybe, just maybe, our heavy can also help us. And we did heavily damage the iconoclast.
Can't wait.
And maybe... I wonder if we pop a grenade over there, if that's our best course of action, and we have a chance if we pop it in front of him, you would have a shot also, but I don't believe at that range I'm encouraged by what that shot could be. Let's try this.
Check this out.
And drop it in front and see if we can finish the damage on the weapon. No guarantees. But we did it. So that kind of protects us, other than a stomp. It protects us a little, at least, against this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my Overwatch over here against a priest coming around the corner. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then for you, Dark Admiral, since he doesn't have a weapon, I don't need to hunker you. I don't think there's really a lot more to worry about. Let's get you next to the crate.
Let's do this.
And we can maybe pick that up next time. Okay. Ouch. But it's not a lot of infection, but it's still infection. Ooh. That was not wise against him. It looks like he's going to run away. That's good. So, the next thing to worry about is I'm thinking I want to get rid of this priest with you, Andrew. Thank goodness we did not lose. Yeah, we can zap the priest, I do believe. And we'll try to keep you from getting shot anymore. That's for sure. Okay. Now we're gonna get down to 0 will with that amount of virus in us. So that's not encouraging. That's not good. Now let's see. We also would like to be able to gain a shot on this guy over here, but we cannot. So we got to figure out what's the best way to deal with our guy over here. Let's first of all take a look at how much armor he's sporting. His head is the weakest, but he's got a lot of armor still. So what we're gonna do is chuck another grenade. When in doubt, chuck a grenade.
No escaping the Phoenix.
Okay, I may overwatch with you, Felipe. I may boom blast another grenade just to wear this guy down. I don't care if we hurt the leader. Let's just boom blast again. And now he cannot use his weapon, and it looks like it was destroyed. So this guy, I don't think, can do anything to us. We're lowering their numbers. So now it's kind of a run, run, run. Let's pick up stuff where we can, because in 2 turns, we're going to have to get out of here as quick as we can also. So get over here, Sean. Now, we're not going to do an overwatch at the moment because we're not aware of any others yet. We're going to go try and pick up the crate.
Moving in quick.
And then Dark Admiral, you can pick yours up. And Felipe, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to run you over here to yours. Kind of spreads us out, which is scary though. Greed kills on ambushes. I'll tell you that right now. Greed kills on
Ready,
ambushes.
willing, and able.
So we can get over here
Watch out, I'm moving in.
and pick it up. Except for that. That's the only thing on ambushes is, well, we got too much stuff. But probably the cheapest stuff we have, we're going to ditch. And I think, you know, if I had to pick cost, I'm not sure if this ammo is more or less than a grenade. There's a good question for you. We're going to get rid of the ammo and pick up the crates. And cross our fingers. And you'll just move here, Sean. Now, Citizen Andrew, you can get through here. How about that? So, maybe, just maybe, we'll pick up Sean. Is the way we'll do it. Because there's nothing else we have to get to yet. Right? There's nothing else we have to get to yet. We have one more turn, then we're going to know where the exit zone is. And we're severely spread out. I'm severely concerned. Did we pick up promotions where you can pick it up right away? Yes, we did. How about that? You're going to be slowed down a bit, though. Felipe, let's run you back towards the others as far as we can. Let's go get ready to pick up Sean because we're going to have to get out of here mighty fast. Let's turn in towards him if we can. So we can get on board next turn with one step. And we aren't seeing anything else. There's only one more crate. And if we can't get to it after this turn, we're not gonna. One more crate. Now the only problem here is, yeah, you're gonna panic if I don't. So we're gonna try to recover and hope we recover before you lose your will. I'm not sure in what order all that happens, but this is our best chance. Let's recover your will.
Focus. Focus.
And cross our fingers. Okay, did we panic? No, we held on. Dark Admiral, you held on. So Sean, let's go find out where our exit zone is. Back up this way. That probably doesn't bode well for picking this thing up, if you want my opinion. So Sean, let's get you on board. Let's unload you. Whoops, let's pick Sean and unload you. And I am tempted to go back and get all the other little doodads that are there. Why don't we do it this way? Because I'm thinking of at least picking the doodads there, even if I don't get over here. Normally, I'd just drive over here with Andrew, pick it up. You're in a vehicle, but the vehicle has severely been damaged. So I'm kind of thinking that's not our best play. So, tell you what, this is our first ambush. Let's not make it a bad ambush. We picked up 4 out of the 7 crates, right?
What's our move?
So we have all the ones here. Yeah, so that means this last spot has 3 of them in it. So we got the worst of all the crates as far as the resources go. We only got 4. The one we aren't going to get to had the most. I'm going to get us running towards our exit zone and try to get us all out of here. So far we aren't seeing anybody, which in my book is a good thing.
Here.
And we keep ourselves together over here. And Andrew, let's just drive like the wind. Let's dash you twice. Because we don't need to be dealing with these reinforcements coming on. We got lucky with the leader and our paralysis and the 2 toughest. Let's just not worry about having to face even more tough ones. Okay, we'll wait here and I'll exit next turn. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I'm happy at the moment that we chose not to do that. Because that's a lot of firepower or damage power for the Aspida if we got stuck way over here and had to run past all those guys with the Aspida. So we're just going to get out of here with what we have and be happy and grateful for it.
I'm going in.
And I just realized we can't jump out. Holy smokes, you're all left by yourself, Dark Admiral. I should have checked you first, because I don't have enough. Wait. No. Zero will points, 1 oh, that's hunker down. Yeah, we just don't have enough. So before we do anything, let's just move you here so you take 1 step next time. It's in cover. These guys are far away. I still think we'll be okay. Oh man, they're coming around all over the place. Yeah, we were smart to leave now.
I'm getting there.
All right, we made it out. We survived. Dark Admiral got a little bit of an injury. Citizen Andrew, a bit of an injury. We're going to have to get him fixed up before we can depend on him. But good job. So I'll have to get a better read on if that tactic was working as intended, because they didn't appear to be that stealthy. Now maybe Forsaken just don't have high stealth abilities, and that's why we could see them all the time. But I'm going to try and get a better read and get a little feedback on that mission just to make sure that perk was working as intended. And we survived the ambush. Congratulations. And we did need all that we picked up. Our numbers are looking real nice after that ambush. So I'm glad we took what we could get and not risk not making it at all. All right. So now this base that's nearby, really the only thing I'm worried about repairing, I'm not worried about your health. It's a minimal thing. I'm just worried about getting Citizen Andrew fixed, and the closest base we can do that at is right here. So let's head back here with the Manticore 1. And let's keep our eyes on the Manticore 2. Okay, we found a base. I'm not going to do any trading at the moment. I like the balance that we have in front of us here. I'm going to get back here. Ooh, we may have a really convenient hire here. Now this is not level 1, but this is the normal progression you should expect. From level 1, then we'll start seeing some level 2s, and later on in the game, then we'll see 3s. So this is the normal procedure, and we don't get a peek at their perks, but this guy comes with a Nergal's Wrath and a Marduk's Fist. He has a armored head with Daze immunity and regular Berserker body armor. So this could be an okay pickup too. Let's just double check the cost. Ooh, I don't like the cost of food right now is not attractive. So we can't quite pick that guy up right now. I don't think that's in our best interest. Now I could afford maybe since I'm right here, let's look at trading for some food. And what do we have the most? What'll get us the best deal for food? We can go 9 for... No, wait. We want food. So I can only trade materials. Let's just see what that would look like. Let's do it, because then I can get another mist breather on the team. That could potentially help us out. So let's do this for the food just so I can do a trade. And we should be still okay with our resources. All right, let's head over and do another hire. And let me just see who's requesting the next. Actually, the next hire that's in request, we bypass the priest. It's going to be someone desiring a sniper. So let me just peek around and see if there's any snipers available on the map. We could actually afford this sniper. And now I have to kind of trade back for materials because this one's New Jericho. So therefore, yeah, we may come over to pick up our sniper for our new character. So let's do that. And then we'll have to potentially trade for materials. And we might be able to gain some materials here and trade some of that food back for right next to where we're going. So let's pick up our newest sniper. And is the other Manticore on the move? Yes, everybody's ready to move. Let's get going.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
And we have a little hesitation there. Now I'm gonna go and do this. The only problem is it's in the mist. Oh baby. Oh baby. So, do we think it's better? I'm going to think about this. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to fly us temporarily. We're not going to pick up our new sniper yet. We're going to come back here, and between episodes, I'm going to debate whether, and you all can give me feedback down below in the comments. I'm thinking right now that I might want to drop 3 of us off and pick the Aspida up to go into the mist. That way, at least one of us could be on the Aspida. Then we'll have probably for sure the Berserker to sniff up mist, and then one other. So let's do that. How about that? Let's do that. So we'll come back here. Okay, the other one should hopefully be at the base and we're just going to sit there to get Andrew repaired. So this is where we'll call it. I think this mission's been the episode's gone on long enough. We've done a heck of a lot of exploring, and today it's just an ambush. But next time we know what we're going to be doing. It's just a matter of give me some input on how you think. Should we go in with all 6 guns ablazing into a mist-filled, and I mean a mist-filled map, or is it wiser, as I'm thinking and leaning towards right now, to bring the Berserker to sniff the mist and 2 others along with the Aspida? So if we need to, we can at least get someone into the Aspida for safety. That's my thinking. Let me know what you think down below. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.